Hey guys, Brendan Zarrilli here again. So I told you that I would show you how to download and install HackMotion onto a mobile device. So I've got my iPhone X here. I have downloaded and installed it already. I've just deleted it off, so you're going to see just from the beginning how to actually do it as if you're doing this for the first time. So the first thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to the App Store. Just like any other app, we're going to download it just by searching for it in the search bar. So as I type in HackMotion, you'll see HackMotion Golf appear. I've got the cloud icon next to it. That's just there because I've already downloaded it. Typically you would get that get icon, which you can see next to the sponsored PGA Tour mobile app. So anyway, let's go ahead and download that. As I do that, I'm going to go ahead and get our sensor strapped on and turned on. So the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to click this gray button here at the bottom. As I do that, you'll see a yellow button appear, and then you'll want to make sure that you're connected to Bluetooth on your device. So what I mean by that is just go make sure that your Bluetooth is turned on, and as we open up our app, you'll actually see that blue light come on. So that's coming on automatically, which is great. If you've ever used a mobile speaker or Bluetooth, any other Bluetooth devices, you'll know that typically setting it up, going through the setting up the Bluetooth settings on both the device and the phone or the iPad can be a little bit of a pain and sometimes a little frustrating. So that just removes one extra step. So as soon as you open up the app, it's automatically going to be connected, which is pretty great. So I'm going to go ahead and get this set up. So as you see, the palm sensor is just going to go on top of the Velcro. So I've got that Velcro portion of the glove with the clip done over it. And then the wrist sensor is just going to go on just like a wristwatch would. So now I'm going to type in my name here. It's going to ask for my first, last name, and my email. This is for your user information, so you can track your data. And so I'm just going to use my Gmail account here. Go ahead and click Save. And now the first thing that we want to do with this is we want to calibrate the app. So we just want to make sure that everything's set up. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click Full Swing. And I'm going to go to Session in the top left corner. It's going to ask for the name, so you can use just the Golfer 1, which is the default in there, or if you'd like to, just like I did, go ahead and put your name in. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually calibrate. So this is going to be 2 quick steps. The first thing that I want to do is I want to make sure that the wrist is flat. I'm going to say that that's in position. And now I'm going to go into Extension and indicate that's in position as well. So now what you'll see is I've actually got in real time, I'm just going to tighten this up just a bit. You'll see as I move my hand up and down, so I'll cup my wrist and we'll see that flexion go negative. So here we are back at neutral. As we can see in that green tile, it's 1, 2. So it's very, very minor movements that we can see that are having an effect. Similarly, if I extend upwards, we'll see those positive numbers reflected in the green tile there. And ulnar and radial deviation, which is the side motion, it's going to be indicated in that blue tile. So as we move in a radial position, which is towards the thumb to the sky, or from the side, right? And an ulnar position is going to be in the opposite direction. It's going to be outward. So we'll see that reflected in those numbers there, whether we're vertical or horizontal. It's looking for that deviation of the hand, the wrist to either side. So that is that's how we got set up. So everything's calibrated now. You're all set to go. There's going to be a lot more to discuss, a lot of things that we can dive into. So I'm going to continue to put out new videos about HackMotion. how to get started, how to use it. I'm going to be talking to some coaches about how they're using the application as well. And if you're in another sport, if this is something that you think would be useful for baseball, hockey, football, basketball, or if you're a physician and think along the lines of physical therapy, great tool starting out in golf. A lot of potential to grow into other areas. So if you're a golf instructor, if you're an amateur, don't hesitate to reach out. Would be happy to tell you more about it, give you my experience, and tell you about the learning curve as well. And if you're in another sport, another area, don't hesitate to reach out as well, because I think it could be really interesting to discuss. So anyway, that is the first of a lot of videos to come out. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can go to my YouTube channel. You can go to Instagram, brendan.zarrilli, Zarrilli, and reach out to me for a demo or for additional information. So hopefully that was helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks a lot.